Hello Kipsters, right now we're about to jump into some labeling of ratios. This is about to be my favorite video because it's number 8 and that rhymes with great and that rhymes with Tate. Alright, so let's check it out. This is something that every Kipster should dominate on. There are literally 3 questions on our interim assessment on this topic. These are easy points. Bam, bam, bam. These are easy questions for you to get correct, so make sure we don't make any careless mistakes. Let's check it out. Labeling ratios. It says, what is the ratio of stars to triangles, squares, and smiley faces? Let's look at our first key point. First of all, over here, it says that the word two separates the two parts of a ratio. So everything before the word two is on one part, and everything after the word two is another part of the ratio. So let's make sure we understand that. The word 2 separates the two parts of a ratio. So the word 2 is actually right here. So 2 is separating the stars from the triangles, squares, and smiley faces. I want you guys to always think of 2 as a separator between these two things. 2 separates the 2, but T-O, not T-W-O, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. All right. Now, this question says, what is the ratio of stars to triangles, squares, and smiley faces? On our last FSA, some students got confused by triangles, squares, and smiley faces. It's telling us we need to put those together. Those commas are separating them and saying they're a group. So I want to combine triangles, squares, and smiley faces. Let's first start with the stars. Alright, so I'm looking for my stars. My stars are going to be in pink. Alright, stars are first. 1, 2, 3. I want to really make sure I'm not missing any stars. I know I have 3 stars. Labeling my stuff to make sure I got it. That word 2, remember, separates them. I'm going to put my little colon, one way to show a ratio, and it's going to separate everything else. Remember, order matters, so the stars have to come first. Now, I'm going to check my other items. These are going to be triangles. Let's count the triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 triangles, squares, 1, 2, that's 2 squares, and 1, 2, 3 smiley faces. So those are all going together. I'm going to add 4 plus 2 plus 3. I don't want to make a careless mistake. 4 and 2 is 6, plus 3 more is 9. So it's 3 to 9. 9 is going to be the triangles plus the squares plus those smiley faces. Okay, so this is 3 to 9. I'm going to write this over here in a different color just so we can see the different layers. This is 3 to 9. Remember, this is another way to write a ratio. We can use this, or we can even write it as 3 to 9. Your brain should be firing already. We're looking at 3 and 9. Automatically, we should be like, no, we must simplify you. When we do that, we need to figure out our greatest common factor. That's why we did that in video number 7. The greatest common factor of 3 and 9 is 3, so we can simplify that by dividing it by 3. If I do that, divide by 3, divide by 3, I want to do the same thing to the numerator and the denominator. If I do that, I'm going to see that my simplified answer of stars to those other shapes is 1, 2, 3. Something kind of cool. We can actually see this in our groupings. Watch me. So this 1 star, that's 1 star to 3 other shapes. This is 1 star to 3 other shapes. 1, 2, 3. And this is 1 star to, this is 1 star. Oops, that was not the best. Okay, well, move that over there. It's kind of hard to see. I'll just draw it myself. 1 star here to these 3 right here. Okay, so you can see in every one of those 3 groups, there's 1 star to 3 other shapes. 1 star to 3 other shapes. 1 star to 3 other shapes. That's how we can simplify that ratio. So the ratio of stars to triangles is 3 to 9, but the correct, most amazing answer is 1, 2, 3. Have fun with this, Kipsters. This is an easy topic that makes us feel good. Show me you can rock it out. Yeah!